I have seen enough. This bill is even worse than we expected. It won't come close to any of the border catastrophe the president has created. As the lead Democrat negotiator proclaimed, under this legislation, the border never closes. If this bill reaches the House, it will be dead on arrival. Your thoughts?
Yeah, unfortunate that he would step out and be able to say that right away before, obviously, he had had a chance to be able to read it as well and to be able to go through it. The key aspect of this, again, is are we as Republicans going to have press conferences and complain the border's bad and then intentionally leave it open?
So, Joe, Senator Lankford calmly rebutting all the arguments that his own colleagues are making against this, in many cases misrepresenting the text of the bill to make an argument against it. Yeah. He's calmly correcting it. And I think he's been surprised, and we can talk to Jackie and others about this, about how his Republican colleagues who helped him get this together are now turning on him and going the other way in the service of Donald Trump.
Well, and of course, you have the Speaker of the House, who claims that the Bible guides him. We got claims that Jesus, I guess, must have told him, I don't know, I didn't read this part of the Sermon on the Mount, but to gain power by lying. To gain power by pushing the big lie. As Liz Cheney said, he was the chief proponent of the big lie. He didn't believe it, but said, I need to do this to get close to Donald Trump. And so he's now going around lying on, I've seen enough. This bill is too liberal.
Is that going to be his voice?
I've seen enough. What is his voice?
Okay.
And so he's done that, and then Langford goes, well, gee, would have been nice if he actually read the bill.
It's 370 pages.
If he would have actually read the bill before saying that. But again, I guess in his Bible, that must be some Bible that tells you to lie. It tells you to lie about elections, tells you to lie to get into power, tells you to lie and you admit that you're a liar, to get into power, to get close to Donald Trump. And now you're lying about a bill you haven't even read. Well, guess who has read the bill? Not that guy. Not that guy. Because Mar-a-Lago tells him to jump and he goes, ha ha. So that guy hasn't read the bill. The Wall Street Journal editorial page, as Willie said, they've read the bill, Mikey. A border security bill worth passing. The Senate bill has reforms Trump never came close to getting. By any honest is the word, Mikey. Look that up in your Bible that you've made up. By any honest reckoning. This is the most restrictive migrant legislation in decades. And its provisions include longtime GOP priorities that the party restrictionists could never have passed only a few months ago. Are you listening, Mikey? Just because Donald tells you to jump doesn't mean that you have to put America's security at risk.
Is Donald Trump calling the shots here, Mr. Speaker?
Of course not. He's not calling the shots. I am calling the shots for the House. That's our responsibility. And I have been saying this far longer than President Trump has. I have been saying what the requirements are to fix the